I went from this to this. So it's safe to say I know a thing or two about losing weight. Now, when I first started my weight loss journey, I did what everybody else does. I looked for the best advice about losing weight. Now, I found some great tips online. However, there were some things I had to learn for myself. So in this video, I will tell you 5 things that no one discusses when talking about losing weight. The first fact that you need to know is that your metabolism can slow down as you lose weight. I remember when I was first starting, I was losing weight consistently. And even though I was sticking to the same plan, for some reason, it seemed like I had to do a little more to lose weight. And I didn't understand that at the time. But when your body loses a significant amount of weight, it adapts. That's the one thing our bodies are meant to do, adapt. So it will adapt to your new calorie intake, meaning that you will start to lose less weight while eating the same thing. Because your body's out here thinking, I don't have enough to survive, I can't eat. So whatever it has to take, it's keeping on to it. This process is called adaptive thermogenesis, where essentially as your calorie intake decreases and your body gets used to it, you're gonna need to either decrease it by more or introduce some more cardio or some. The next one is one that I learned around exam season in school. And that's it. Stress affects your weight loss. Now, I wouldn't say this is something that I completely didn't know, but I thought it was more so when you're stressed, you tend to binge, you eat more, so that's gonna make you gain more weight. And yet, even while being stressed, I swear I was keeping the same diet. And that's where I actually learned that it's way more complicated than that. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. When your body's high in cortisol, you tend to have a higher appetite, you seek out sugary food, junk food, your cravings are very high, which is the part that I knew. But what I didn't know is that your body actually starts storing more food as fat automatically just because of the high cortisol. And a lot of this will go down to your stomach area, so your abs. So this was something that was actually very important for me to know, because I swear that even though I was stressed, I was still eating right. So to see my weight go up didn't make sense to me. For me, what I found useful to combat this was to practice meditation. That way my stress will just go down. To try to work out even when I felt stressed, because I know that helps me relax. But also to take ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is known to reduce stress. I found that taking it consistently helped me reduce my stress, which helped my weight loss journey stay way more consistent. The next fact that you should know is that your gut health matters. There are trillions of bacteria in your gut, which is known as your gut microbiome. These help regulate digestion, nutrient absorption, and even how your body stores fat. An imbalance in your gut microbiome can affect how your body stores fat and make it harder to lose weight. Your gut microbiome is obviously affected by what you eat. So if you have a poor diet, if you have a lack of fiber, that's gonna matter. This was something that I had to learn, because when you first learn about losing weight, all you're told is calories in, calories out. But learning this helped me find out that what I eat does actually matter, other than just the amount, which is something that was not very clear, because I was told you could eat whatever you want to lose weight. And though it's true, it's really not. You want to eat a healthy diet that still has a lot. You don't want to cut out too many things. Sure, you can cut down carbs here and there if you want to, but make sure you're still getting some fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're getting some yogurt, eating some kimchi, getting some fermented foods in you, just to make sure that you have the right bacteria in your gut to really make sure that journey goes as smoothly as possible. The next one is that you can be skinny fat. Now, this is one that I definitely learned, because even these 2 pictures you see are not the first time that I lost weight. The first time I lost weight, I actually got too lean because I just kept chasing better and better abs, to the point that any type of muscle I had on me was gone. And at that point, I was like, okay, you know what? I gotta put on some muscle. I tried to bulk, but I wasn't really prioritizing protein. So all that really happened is I got kind of skinny fat a little bit. And all skinny fat really means is your body weight isn't bad, but you have more fat on you than you probably should. You don't have that much muscle. And the reason this happened to me is because I would do so much cardio, but I didn't lift that much at the time. So when my body's gonna burn fat, it's also gonna burn muscle. It doesn't know which one to prioritize. It's like, hey, these both can go for all I care. And I know that a lot of us wanna lose weight, but we also imagine our body looking a certain way. If you want your body to look how I imagine you want your body to look, make sure you get enough protein so that your body is keeping that muscle mass on you. But also do some resistance training, lift some weights, because it will tell your body that, oh, let me put on some muscle, or at least let me keep this on me. This will tell your body to go for the fat and not the muscle. Now, you'll probably still lose some muscle, but it won't be as much as if you completely ignored protein and lifting. And the final fact, and I think it's the most important one, is that weight fluctuations are normal. I swear when I first started losing weight, every time I looked at the scale, it was going down consistently. But then all of a sudden, there was days where I swear I ate nice. I didn't go crazy. And yet, for some reason, my weight's up by a few pounds. And then other days, it's down by a lot. Even now, this is something that still happens. There's days where I wake up, I'm 185. Then there's days for some reason I'm 192. The range is crazy right now, but you gotta understand that the way that you wake up at and that you walk around at is affected by so many things. How much water did you drink? Did you sleep well? What's your salt intake looking like? Is your body going through hormonal changes? A main thing that I preach when it comes to losing weight is weigh yourself daily. Because how are you supposed to know if you're making progress if you're not tracking it? But you also need to understand that what you see on that scale is gonna be inconsistent even if you do the right things. It's more getting an idea of the range. Sure, you may be weighing yourself daily, but really you're trying to look at the week, the month. How is it progressing? Is it going up? Is it going down? For the most part, there are factors that are going to bring it up. There are factors that are going to bring it down. What I found helped me get more consistent results in my daily weigh-ins was obviously doing them in the first thing in the morning, but also I try not to have any food in me after 9 p.m. I found that this helps me have more consistent daily weigh-ins, though it still fluctuates here and there. And that's okay, because at least when you understand it and you know that you're doing the right things, it doesn't drive you crazy. So I hope one thing that you got out of this was that losing weight is a little more complicated than it seems, but it's still very simple. If you want any tips about losing weight, any secrets I found along my journey that helped me lose weight more consistently, or any things that people don't discuss, drop it down in the comment section and make sure to subscribe as well so that I know more people want videos like this. I hope to see you in the next one, guys. I know it gets hard, but remember, you got this. See you in the next one.